Check out problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone in affection, I summon and dub it. Cause check out problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling.
Yo, what's up guys? So I was scrolling through the comments of my last Demon Slayer game that I was playing, Arts Battlegrounds, and I saw this comment that said play Kokyo Battlegrounds and that it's better. So I don't know, it caught my attention. I wanted to play another Demon Slayer game, so I am definitely gonna check that out. I do want to say before we get into the video, thank you for 26k on my Battlegrounds video, my Arts Battleground video. That is actually insane to me, and that's the highest amount of views I ever got on a video. So thank you so much for the support. So yeah, here's the game right here, and I'm just gonna get private server real quick and get private server plus, and we're gonna check out this game and see what it has to offer, and let's see if it's actually better than Arts Battlegrounds. All right, so getting into the game now, we have a dummy over here, and we have our list of characters. So we have Tanjiro, we have Kaza, Rengoku, I forgot this demon's name, I think it's Hantengu, and then we have Zenitsu. So we're just gonna go through the character. Because of this grip mechanic right here, I feel like there would be no auto kill, right? Like no kill animations, because the character would just drop down, right? So, and you would have to grip them to get the kill. With that in mind, I'm just gonna assume that there's no kill animations. I will, like, as I'm doing moves, see if anything pops up randomly, and then I'll go through the character on my own time to see if there's anything there. But before we get into this showcase, I do want to say that I really do enjoy this map. I like vibrant maps. Even though there's not really much to it, it's just like the colors and stuff. I actually just like the outdoorsy maps. Let's get into the showcase now. We got our first skill. I like the animations. I did not mean to do that. That was the second skill. I did not mean to do that. I was gonna do the first skill again. So this is the first skill. It looks nice. I actually really like the water animation. So you guys already saw the second skill, but this is what it looks like. And it looks like a combo extends too. So that was the water wheel. Next we got striking tide. Okay. And then we have water basin. Waterfall basin, I mean. Okay, so these two moves are like really quick. Hold on, let me see something. Let me get them low. Let me see if there is a kill animation. Nah. Wait. What the heck was that? What was that? Hold on. Oh wait, so does it change when you hold W versus like just tapping it? I'm so confused. Why did this move change? That's my fourth skill. It changed. Before it was just doing like a down slam, right? Yeah, look. It just does it. And then if I hold W. Oh, okay. So that's like a variant, I guess. They should have rolled variant on here if they're going to do that, but it is what it is. Let's check out our awakening now. So we're going to give ourselves awakening. Let's pop this and see what this looks like. Oh, that was quick. All right. Okay, so we're going to grab this dummy over here. The animation is still the same. It's just a red and your sword is on fire, obviously. So we got dance. Okay, I was expecting more, but next we got our 2 skill, so that's it. Where's the full animations? These things are like so quick. All right, and then we have our 3rd skill, which is Raging Sun. Bruh. What is going on? What is going on with the game? Okay. All right, so that one was an insta kill. Like, head came clean off. So I don't know if the base moveset is what can't auto kill, and then you have your ultimate that does auto kill moves. No, that doesn't auto kill right there. That's interesting. Hold on, let me do another move. So that also doesn't auto kill. So it's just the 4th skill that seems to auto kill somebody and just takes their head clean off. But there's no like cinematic like animations for the skills, except for 4. 4 is like a little bit. There's not much of a cutscene, but like it is something. It's cool. I like the fourth skill though. I like the fourth skill. So yeah, that's Tanjiro. Let's get straight into the next character. We got Akaza next. Okay, so now that we're on Akaza, we're gonna go through the base move set and then pop the ult. So first skill is just a kick. That doesn't combo extend either. All right, second skill, we got Explosive Flurry. That combo extends for sure. And then we got our third skill, which is Demon Core. Is that an uppercut? That's nice, that's nice. And then we have our fourth skill, which is Flashing Willow. Okay. One thing I will say about this game that we never really get in any Battlegrounds games. Normally with Battlegrounds games, from what I've seen, especially Demon Slayer ones, specifically, they give you mostly the Slayers. It's rarely ever demons. And I wish they would do the demons more. Like, for example, ever done Muzan, for example. I don't think I've ever seen one do Kokoshibo, Doma, or like Yorichi, for example, Ubuyashiki. Like, and none of these characters are ever added to Battlegrounds games. It's always just the Slayers, and it's always Tanjiro, Zenitsu, Inosuke, Tengen gets added. I remember in one of the games. I wish they would do the other characters. But yeah, let me stop yapping and get back to the showcase. All right, so we have our ultimate. Let's pop this. I like how quick these ultimates are. So we have Compass Needle. Is that a counter? Okay, so we're gonna do our first skill now. Oh, it's an auto dodge. Oh, I pretty much have Ultra Instinct for a little bit. Oh shit. Next we have our second skill, which is Air type. Ooh, okay, I like that. I like that. And then we have Disorder next. Let's see. That is beautiful. I love like the colors of that. That is really nice. And then next is our fourth skill. What the heck? What the heck? All right, so they gave love to Akaza, not Tanjiro. That is nice. I actually really like that. I wonder if you can pick up multiple people. Let's do that again. Oh no, you can't. Okay, so it is focused on the one person. That is cool. So that was Akaza's kit. Let's move on to Rengoku. I did buy early access for some of these characters. I'm pretty sure Rengoku, this person, and this person's early access. Maybe not Rengoku, I'm not sure, but these two 100%. So Rengoku, no, Rengoku's early access too. He doesn't have an ultimate. So Rengoku, we have our first skill. Okay, there's like a nice little slow motion effect on that skill. Let's look at it again. And then does the burn stay there? Nah. Next we have our second skill. Okay. And then our third skill, which is Flame Tiger. Oh, you can see the tiger on the sword. Hold on, let me do that again. That is nice. So now we have our fourth skill. Okay, so it's nothing like fancy. So this game doesn't do a lot of with cinematics like compared to other Battlegrounds game when you get like kill animations or just fancy VFX and stuff. He doesn't have it alt, so we can just hop in straight to the next character. Okay, so our first skill with this, I like the little weapon they gave him too. Let me see the M1s. Is it me or these M1s are fast? I'm not tripping, right? These M1s are quick. But let's do our first skill. Nah, these M1s, bro, they feel nice too. So we got Wind Tornado. Okay. So that's Wind Tornado. And next we have our second skill, Sonic Wave. And this is a stun? Or does it disorient your screen? I'm not sure. Next we have Thunder Wrath. That's nice. I like the sound effects and stuff. It looks nice. And then next we have Aerial Strike. Oh, okay. I thought for a second when I grabbed them, I could like move around and fly with them, but nah, it's just like, this is the whole animation. There's nothing you can do with it. And then obviously there's no other skills besides this. Now we can just go straight into Zenitsu since there's nothing really else to check out. There's no ultimate or anything. And Zenitsu, we only has 2 skills. Interesting. All right, let's see the first one. Okay. Did that even do any damage? Oh, it did like 10. Okay, and now for our last skill that we have is Rice Spirit. Let's see this. Okay, so nothing crazy. The body just glitched out. But yeah, this game isn't fancy with the VFX like at all. I don't know about that comment I got. I wouldn't say this game is above Arts Battlegrounds. I feel like there's way more Arts Battlegrounds did. Does this game have potential? Maybe. Depends if they lock in with the animations, make things a little cooler. But I do like their selections of characters, specifically the demons. I like that they did Rengoku too. I don't think a lot of Battleground games do Rengoku. But yeah, I think this game has potential to be. Do I think it's over Arts Battlegrounds? Nah, not yet. But yeah, I guess we'll have to say with more updates if they continue to cook, if they add more stuff, if they rework anything. But I wouldn't put this over Arts Battlegrounds. But it's not a bad game. It's just it looks like they just need to do more, unless they just want this game to be like less VFX wise and just less cinematic wise and just more quick fast gameplay. But I don't know. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Which game do you prefer more? And if there's any other games you guys want me to check out, let me know down in the comments as well. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in the next video.